and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley's over yonder. It's what a weekend, huh?
Long
Telling
weekend.
you, we went out, we did the
nice,
grocery dash
relax.
for the family promise to the Lakeshore, which was awesome on Friday. Had a Lumberjacks game Saturday night, which was a big to-do and a lot of fun. Yesterday, are you ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready.
This was exciting. I raked out the leaves in my carport. I know.
Good.
Got that all cleaned out for the winter because I don't like the leaves getting in the car.
Right.
So I took the bull by the horns and got that all done. You, I would imagine, snuck up your mom's house and went to a bar for a while, and then.
What did we do? Max and I vegged out a lot of the weekend. It was a lot more watching football, hanging out on the couch. He hung out with some friends, with a friend of his yesterday. So I met up with our esteemed, tall Jewish meteorologist Aaron Offsire. Watched some football at the Vitales over on West River Drive. That was a good time. Matt Gard, good friend.
Oh, Matt Gard came too?
Yeah, he was out there with his wife. So it was it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Enjoyed some chicken and some fries and some of the some of the scotch. Some of the
chicken and fries don't go together for me. Was it like chicken fingers or was it?
No, chicken tenders. It's chicken tenders.
Yeah, chicken. Chicken
like tenders, fries.
I don't enjoy chicken and potatoes together as a rule.
Okay.
Yeah, I just they don't gel well.
Well, I don't eat a lot of fries anymore because I'm trying to lay off the carbs a little bit, but sometimes you got to allow yourself those cheat days.
Sometimes, yeah.
That was yesterday. It was good.
Yeah.
That was good, and it was a nice kind of relaxing, chill weekend.
Did you all sit there at your table like, don't bother us, we're TV people?
No.
You did, didn't you?
I did have a guy come up and ask me how the traffic was. I said, it's light. Oh, I did. Wait, I was out. I forgot. Saturday, I was out in Wayland helping my friend Kenny Ritz raise money for the Wayland High School senior class.
Oh, that's cool.
I co-hosted it. I did a trivia night there
fun.
At the local church hall. And that was fun.
Yeah.
Always a good time. Do that every year. I like to give of myself from time to time.
Of course you do.
On occasion. I do it 3 times a year.
You know one thing that was kind of fun too on Friday for us.
What?
Do you know Dan Salas? Did you ever get to know him?
Dan Salas. I assume I've met him.
Dan Salas. Well, he worked at 13 for a while, but way back when, he was the cameraman for Dick Evans on the Michigan Road.
Oh, really? That's fascinating.
He came out and did a profile on Positively Muskegon and the Muskegon channel and all that stuff. So after we got done with that grocery dash on Friday, he did a profile on what we do here.
Oh, cool.
And he filmed all that and all that other stuff. And as we were talking, it's like, Dan, your work is we're talking on the Michigan Road here. The guy innovated this kind of stuff. So I said to him, what if we gave you a section on the Muskegon channel to help your stories get out a little bit more? Yeah. So now on Muskegon channel, we've got his Michigan-based stories going out and telling everybody what's great around Michigan. So
you're branching out.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But in all honesty, if you get 2 minutes, or I think he did it in under 4, you should go watch the video he did about me. I was really flattered.
Oh, cool.
It was nice. Yeah. It was. It's weird to. It's weird to think of the people that, I look back that formed me as a broadcaster way back when.
Yeah.
And then to have him come and tell the story and kind of nod to it. Yeah, strange.
I remember as a kid on the Michigan Road. I'm Dick Evans.
On the Michigan Road. That made you feel good. Yeah.
Oh, good time.
So anyway, hey, do your news there, man.
All right, let's get into it. The death toll is rising in the wake of the wildfires in California. 80 people now confirmed dead after the monstrous blazes laid waste to nearly 400 square miles, 77 of those deaths in Butte County. There are more than 1,200 still missing. So that death toll is just going to keep going up and up and up. And I mean, Butte County, I lived there.
Wow.
So and I think I've told you before, they used to have brush fires all the time. I was out there like maybe 9 months, and it was it was so dry there all the time that it's kind of surprising this hasn't happened sooner.
Yeah.
Or more often, because
scary stuff, man. And these disasters like this happen, and
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know me. I watch a lot of
it.
history and really,
Yeah.
really old stuff, and like a lot of newsreel footage and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
what kills me is when they talk about the damages from, in the 20s and stuff like that,
Mhm.
when people had mass casualties in the 20s and things.
Right.
Imagine what the toll would be today financially with some of the,
Oh,
and
it would
then
be
when they actually
astronomical.
do the math, because I'm, me, I can't do the math.
Yeah.
But when they do the math in the video and they translate what they lost back then to what it would be today,
Oh,
oh,
it's insane. Oh, you got to keep in mind back then people were living on like
I know.
like less than $1 a day.
Yeah.
That's what people were. I mean, everybody. I mean, we kind of like to look back at the past as the salad days,
Right.
how things, and they sucked.
Well,
Nobody had any money. Everything was just dirt all around you, and people starved. That
but,
just doesn't really happen now.
but
We don't have anything to bitch about now.
it might not. You know what? We look back at those history things, but here's the thing, and this is one thing that I glean from watching all this historic stuff.
Good use
We
of the
made it
word
through.
glean, by the way.
Huh?
I'm impressed. Good use of the word glean.
Thank you very much.
I'm impressed.
You know what I think people like about those things? The fact that we made it through it.
Yeah.
I think that's what people kind of gravitate toward when it comes to those historic documentaries and the Depression and all that other kind of stuff. I think that's what people. I think that's the attraction.
It's one of those, like you're saying, when you look back on how we were, and now you look back to those days, and sure there was more racism and sexism and all the other isms, and you can't dismiss that because that was there.
Right.
But there was also a harder edge that we had. There was more of we weren't soft. And that's where when people think about those days, they don't think when they like to think back to how things used to be. They're not talking about the racism or the bigotry or we wish it was that now. They're talking about we were tougher physically and mentally than we are now. It's not even close. I mean, we are soft. We're a Nerf filled society of entitled, self-obsessed, self-absorbed me monkeys. That's what we are right now.
Yeah.
That's just what we are.
All right.
And we shall see if we can turn into the skid at some point. I don't know. What else is going on? Sesame. Hey, because we've run out of things. Evidently we haven't run out of things to be allergic to. Sesame could be the newest food allergen added to the list required to be named on labels. 8 major food allergens must currently be declared according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration by using their common names: milk, eggs, fish, shellfish, tree nuts, peanuts, wheat, and soybeans. Currently make up 90% of serious food allergies. Nobody had that back then.
No.
As long as there was food, yeah, I'm going to eat that. Nobody was allergic to anything ever. Seriously, did anybody? Can you imagine anybody? I can't toil the soil. I can't till the soil today. I got hay fever. See, I can't even use the words because I'm soft.
That's how soft you are.
That's how soft I am. Look at this, man. I gotta do some more push-ups.
Yeah, would you?
And good weekend for Muskegon High School football. You got 3 teams going to the big house. Well,
big
it's not
show.
The big house. It's Ford Field for the state championships. Mona Shores, Muskegon, Montague, all representing the Lake Shore, and you're going to be coming home with some championships. No question.
Tell you what,
I think
you got to throw
Mona
a word in
Shores
there for
and
Holton
Muskegon,
too, because
definitely. Holton, yeah, that's true.
I know Holton's coach, and he wrote on Facebook right after the victory. He says, "Look, ain't no shame in this. They were just a better team."
Yep.
And
yeah,
it's not that his kids didn't give everything they could and
right.
leave it all out there and everything else. He said they ran into a better team.
Yeah,
so,
and that's what happens, and that's what's happened to pretty much every team that's run into Muskegon.
Yeah,
I mean, even Mona Shores. Mona Shores is going to be a state champion. They couldn't beat Muskegon.
No.
They got taken apart a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, it's just how much do you win by? I think Muskegon by 2. Muskegon plays Martin Luther King. Those kids are always tough, but Muskegon going to win that game by 2 to 3 touchdowns.
Love it.
Over. Mail in the stats. Lions get a win at home against the Panthers because Ron Rivera decides, hey, let's go for 2, even though we're the better team at the end of the game. Didn't work out. Lions get the win. They'll play the Bears on Thanksgiving. Sparty falls at Nebraska in a game
Ooh,
that
that
was
had to
just
hurt.
unwatchable. 9-6.
Oh,
No touchdown scored. Started to snow.
glad you sat there and
They'll
watched that
wrap
whole
up-
thing.
They'll wrap up the season against Rutgers and then find out what December bowl game they'll be going to. Michigan.
I know what game they're
fends
going
off-
to already.
Go ahead.
The
What?
toilet bowl.
That was really funny.
That's funny right there, the toilet bowl.
Oh, God. Michigan beats Indiana 31-20. IU was pesky in that game. They gave them some trouble, of course. Ohio State, incredible game against Maryland. Maryland should have won that game at the end, going for 2 to try to win the game. That was a smart decision. Quarterback missed the receiver wide open, and that would have clinched the Big Ten East title for Michigan. Now Michigan has to go to Columbus and beat Ohio State, which I think they'll do. I think Michigan's just a better team. I will be rooting hard. I will be rooting hard. I will be bleeding red because I want Ohio State to win. But I think
Of course you do.
Michigan's
You're a
just a little bit
turncoat.
better.
You're the Benedict Arnold of Michigan. You're the Benedict Arnold of sports fans.
I would be a Benedict Arnold if I rooted for Michigan. I'm a Michigan State
How can you
fan.
cheer against anybody in the state of Michigan for somebody in Ohio?
Because
Seriously.
it's Michigan. Because I'm a Michigan State fan. I hate Michigan.
Listen to me. Listen to me carefully. Have
No,
you ever been on the Ohio Turnpike? It's
Yes,
murder.
I have been. It's
There's
underrated.
no reason to cheer
It's
for
solid.
anything in
I
Ohio.
don't-
Nothing.
Have you ever been?
Nothing.
Come
Okay.
on.
All right. Wait. Cleveland rocks. Other than that, nothing.
No. I have never hated Ohio State. I've appreciated Ohio State.
I'm wagging my finger at you. And
know?
as we
The
saw
enemy
over
of
the
my-
weekend, Urban Meyer has VD.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Okay.
So
Urban
Ohio
Meyer's
State's
got VD. He was
Ohio
scratching
State's my
himself
friend.
on television.
I like Urban Meyer, and I like Urban Meyer.
Oh, so you like
there you
VD? Okay.
I'm not. No.
Hey,
Oh.
you're scratching your junk on TV. You got a problem. That's all I'm
Whatever.
saying.
College hoops. Michigan State just destroys Tennessee Tech 101-33. The 68-point win, the largest in
Yeah,
the
what
Tom
a thrill.
Izzo era.
You beat the community college out of Tennessee. Wow, something to be proud of.
Yeah, Michigan beat Providence. Way to schedule.
Hey, hail to the victors.
Anyway, get out of here. That's sports. We'll
Have
see
a
you.
great Monday.